Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for, this is your December bonus reading, if I can spit that out. We're just going to jump right in here, Gemini, and see what is going on for you. Clearly, Ace of Pentacles could be a really good opportunity coming in for you. It seems to me like we're in a time of random kind of opportunities. Every single person so far has had something about like an opportunity being presented to them. It could be a love opportunity, but I don't feel it has to be love. That's not the only thing that's popping into my head here. So it could literally be any opportunity that is coming in for you. I kind of do feel with the Temperance card here as well that it's an opportunity you've been waiting for. You know, it's like if you've been waiting for love, then it could be love. Definitely could be a fire sign coming in for you. Could be any sign. Could be a water sign as well, or an air sign. It could be any sign. So it definitely could be a love opportunity. If it's not love, then, again, I feel that this is something you've been waiting for. It could be like work approval, or you've been hoping to make progress on a project because you have the Knight of Pentacles here as well in the area of your future feelings. I'm not like the biggest fan of the Knight of Pentacles. He's the only knight that is making no movement at all. Something people don't know about tarot is that every single knight represents fire because they, it can represent an earth sign, but they all represent fire energy because they all represent movement, except the Knight of Pentacles is not making a move. He needs to make a move. And so I feel for a lot of you that there could be an opportunity for progress is kind of what I'm hearing here. But it's not like, it's like more that you learn something and it moves you forward, if that makes sense. Or you learn something that helps like pick up the energy and gets you moving in the right direction with this and the Knight of Pentacles or something. I don't know, kind of a weird feeling, kind of like a weird message that I'm getting there, but I guess it kind of makes sense as well. And if you want love, again, I feel there could be something really, really good coming in for you. Knight of Pentacles to me is something that needs to be nurtured into existence. It's like a garden, right? And even if this is not love, right? If this is like a business opportunity or whatever, you're going to want to take care of this and nurture it into existence, but could be like a very nurturing person coming in for you. You have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is your crossing energy. And again, the crossing energy can be what hurts you or helps you. But I kind of feel that some of you, this is more like you don't know how someone feels about you. You end with that King of Wands. So, definitely could be someone who is passionate about you or would be passionate about you. But again, I kind of feel like there's a little bit of a mystery as to how this person feels. For others, I kind of feel like you're getting something, you're getting something you've been hoping for, like an opportunity. In the area of your thoughts, you have the Death card, and the Death card just tells me that you know that things need to change. Like, I feel like you are, it's almost like you are thinking to yourself that something needs to change in your life so that you can make more progress or so that you can move forward. If you're thinking about a person in love, again, if it's like a new person, I feel, again, that you are thinking like, oh, I need to, things need to move in a different direction so I can be with this person or so we can make something happen. It's almost like you are, it's almost like you were saying like something needs to change or something different needs to happen in this situation. I feel like you're creating the change, which is great. I feel pretty good about this. And yeah, that's it. You have the Four Swords in the area of your foundation. So I feel like you've gone through a healing. And again, this could be why love is coming in if you want it, is because you've gone through a healing. You've gone through some sort of situation where you've learned from the past. And, I feel like you've healed yourself to a certain point, and now you could be receiving blessings. So, I kind of feel like you've just been through healing, and the Four Swords is a card of resting, relaxing, recovering. It's like you've done all that. Even the Temperance card is like a card of healing. So, this to me says that you are moving forward, or you're about to move forward towards bigger and better things, brighter horizons. In the area of the past, you have the Four Cups. I'm hearing like I'm never going to have what I want. So I feel like some of you are coming off of a period of time where you felt like you're just never going to have the things that you want and desire in your life. And, I feel like it's been very hard for you to even imagine having the things that you want and desire in your life. So it's like been hard to visualize, right? It's been hard to visualize a life where you do have what you want. It almost feels like it gets farther and farther away from you. And the weird thing is I feel like that's what's about to change. Because you have the Temperance card here. The Temperance card says you're about to transform your situation. The Temperance card is about, you can turn a positive into a negative. You can turn a negative into a positive with the Temperance card. So the Temperance card I see is really taking control of your destiny in the sense that you are in control of, how things turn out in your life based off of, alchemy. He turns one thing into another. This right here is the path to glory with that glowing crown back there. And the card itself also kind of says like he kind of just needs to get off on that path. He could be trying to turn a situation around in his life. It's almost like he's trying to over prepare for this journey to this crown, but he just needs to get started. So for some of you, I kind of feel like you just need to get started on the journey to success. And literally in the area of the next few months, you have the Six of Wands, which is success. So, I kind of feel this is saying like you're more ready than you realize. Even going up to that Knight of Pentacles, again, the Knight of Pentacles can represent no movement. And so I feel this reading is saying you are more than prepared. You are more than ready for a journey that you're about to go on. So I just kind of feel like you need to go on that journey. You need to, you need to get moving in a new direction or something like that here with the Six of Wands. So, I really like this for you. I do feel that there is also a lot of assistance coming in for you as well. One thing I will say is that you have two white horses here. White horses in the tarot represent assistance. So it could represent a person, place, or a thing that's coming into your life and helping you. And you have the King of Swords next. This is coming up in the area of your closest relationships. The King of Swords to me can be like a mentor, or it can be someone you look up to, or, someone who can really help you. I always say, when the King of Swords comes up in a reading, if you have a problem in your life, like in any area of your life, King of Swords can say there is an expert that you could find that will solve your problems very quickly. So it could be like if you have a legal problem, a lawyer. If you have a medical problem, a doctor, right? But it doesn't have to be that type of problem. It could be any problem. And it doesn't even have to cost money either. Like you could learn about your problems online or whatever. And, it's like a card of looking for answers, looking for a mentor. And a lot of you could be finding a person, and it doesn't matter what gender either, by the way. It doesn't have to be a man with the King of Swords, could be any gender. It's just a person who has a lot of knowledge. So, again, you could be developing relationships with people in general that have a lot of knowledge and wisdom that really kind of like move you forward. I also do feel that some of you could be opening up here to love. This could be you, air sign, and it could just say that you have realized like what you've learned from past relationships, and now, like all over here, like whenever there's been a disappointment or things haven't gone your way in a relationship, and now you're opening up to new ways of doing things in love and relationships. And again, I feel like that could be making you more successful. In the area of your future feelings, you have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel, again, that you feel that you have a lot of opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles. He's not making any moves, but everything about him, he's got these green leaves on his helmet, and those are oak leaves, and they represent the fact that he has all the knowledge and wisdom necessary to go plant his seeds in this empty field behind him. But he just needs to go and do it. He just needs to go and take action. He just needs to go and make things happen. And so I kind of feel that for some of you, where it's like, it's just time to go and make stuff happen. But at the same time, I feel like you are. I feel pretty good about this. It's like you are making progress. You are moving forward. So I do feel like you are doing something, at the very least, to progress towards your goals, wishes, dreams, or to make something happen. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of growth. Again, you go to that Six of Wands for your energies of the next few months. So that to me tells me that whatever you're working on, there's a lot of growth coming in because of it over the next few months. You have the King of Wands. King of Wands is about being bold, being assertive, really going for what you want, which I think everybody needs to do right now. I literally, this comes up for every single reading that I do, that people need to be more bold and assertive. People need to move towards things that they want to work on and create and do, be, and have, and all that other good stuff. So I definitely feel it's time. I also feel for some of you that that this could be a person coming in for you, someone you have a lot of desire for. It could be any gender, and also could be any sign. Fire does stand out to me, but you have everything here. You have fire, earth, air, and water. So, it could be any sign that's coming in for you, but I do feel they are like a King of Wands type of person. No matter what gender they are, I feel they're probably more bold, more, they could be more in their masculine as well. They could be, very successful, hardworking, bold, assertive, all that other good stuff. But the thing I love about the King of Wands is that they are, no matter what sign they are, they really want to nurture things into existence, just like the Ace of Pentacles. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, you have the Two of Wands here. Everybody gets a Two of Wands nowadays. I don't know. I just think that we're in a time where we have to leave comfort zones. Two of Wands, normally there's the guy's village down here, and he needs to leave his village. Like, he has the whole world in his hands. There's a wand behind him. The wand behind him stands on its own. He's reaching forward, grabbing that new wand. Like, everything about the Two of Wands says he needs to take the lead and get out into the world and have new experiences, which I literally feel is what everybody needs to do. So that could be literally, could also be figuratively, because you could be, learning new skills from the comfort of your own home. And, that is also kind of like getting out of a comfort zone, right? So everything you want, I said it in 2020 in an interview with a Leo King. I said, everything you want is on the other side of something you've never done before. So time for adventure. With the Death card, you have the Ace of Swords. Definitely a victory coming in for you. There's like some sort of victory or big win coming in for you, I feel. I kind of feel that your thoughts are going in the right direction as well. You are a Gemini, so I don't know. I think that Gemini people have that, have that raw brilliance, or whatever you want to call it. So I feel you need to trust your thoughts at this time. They're leading you towards success. We see this right here. We go down to the Six of Wands. So it's like something is leading you towards a victory or towards success. I also feel that there's communication coming in for you. So again, if you do want love, I feel someone could be trying to communicate with you, or you could be communicating with them. I mean, take it how it resonates. But, I definitely get something about communication here. With the Four of Swords, you have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment. So, I feel for a lot of you that there could be some sort of wish or wish fulfillment coming in for you with the Four of Swords. Did I say Four Cups? I meant to say Four Swords with the Nine of Cups, but, I kind of feel like there's some sort of wish or wish fulfillment coming in for you. I also feel like you're just like getting better at matching energy. I always say, the true meaning of the Nine of Cups is that, the guy on the card, he looks chubby because he's about to have a feast, but it says, he's chubby, so it kind of says that he has had a feast before. So the card itself says that you have to have something before you can have it. Like if you want love, you have to be in love before you can have love. If you want money, you have to be abundant before you can have abundance. And people always say, how is that possible? And I always go say, like, do something that makes you feel love. Go do something that makes you feel abundant. Go be in that energy. Do the things that people who are in love do. Do the things that abundant people do, right? Just adopt the habits and you will be successful. That's literally what the Nine of Cups says. So a lot of you, I feel, could be like manifesting more fulfillment, Gemini, but it's through like the adopting the habits or becoming who you really want to be. And it's not about fake it till you make it. It's about being the thing that you want to be. With the Four of Cups, you have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I kind of feel like you're leaving behind inconsistent energy in general. I think you're much more focused on the real thing. Those are the words that I'm hearing here. The Knight of Wands is very inconsistent, back and forth, in and out type of energy. So I feel like you're avoiding not only inconsistent people, but also inconsistent situations in general, is what I would say with that Knight of Wands, And so definitely something to think about. Like I'm a Gemini moon. I'll just like tell you like this year, last year, I guess, at the same time, I had like two people in my life that they basically did the same thing to me, but in different ways. And it was just like one of those moments where I was like, the universe is clearly trying to tell me something here, right? And they were both super inconsistent. And so, I got rid of both people from my life. And since then, things have been moving forward swimmingly, right? So, it's like, it was like one of those triggering moments where it's like, at first I was like angry, and then I was like, no, the universe is trying to tell me that you need to be more, specific with what you want in these situations, right? So, I kind of get that there, where it's like with that Knight of Wands, where maybe you have had multiple people like do the same thing to you, or have the same energy or the same vibe or whatever the case may be. And I kind of feel like it's the universe is trying to say like, you need to watch out for this type of person, or you need to make sure that you have healthy boundaries, or whatever the case may be. With the Temperance card, you have the Six of Cups, some sort of turnaround coming in for you. Both cards, Six of Cups can be a gift from the universe. And, I always say the gift we receive from the Six of Cups is obstacles being removed from our life. So if you've been experiencing any type of obstacle in your life, the Six of Cups can represent a change in the obstacle, or like a turnaround, basically. So I feel for a lot of you, there's like some sort of turnaround coming in for you with the Six of Cups. You also, I freaking love this, you have two sixes. If you've been watching me for a while, I love two sixes. Two sixes say that you are on the right path. It's kind of like, I see two sixes as confirmation for the path that you're on, for the journey that you're taking. Really nice. With the Six of Wands, you have the Hierophant here. If I was being super picky about this, I would just say think outside the box with the Six of Wands and the Hierophant. I think that there's a lot of success for you, but it's like there could be more success for you. There could be more that you could create. And I always tell people that, like, I think we're in a time where we need to grow as much as possible. It's not about materialism. It's not about, it's not about like domination or anything like that, right? It's about living to your highest potential. It's like, if you can do something, you probably should. I believe we should live our life to the max, right? It's like we get to come here to have a human experience, and I think we should max out that human experience and learn as much as we possibly can. So, that's like more of the energy that I get here, is that there are no limits to what you can create. So you might as well, kind of like max it out, or max out your potential, or whatever the case may be. And, I kind of get that feeling here. I also do feel you could be meeting a person in the very near future. Like, you could clearly be marrying this person here. And so there you go. If you want to get married, definitely a very solid love reading. Let's see. With the King of Swords, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is a change in direction. Seven of Pentacles is my card that says, is the juice worth the squeeze? Is it worth working on the things that you've been working on up until this point? Or, are there bigger and better things that you could do, be, have, create in your life? And I don't know, I can't answer that question for you. So, sorry, for some reason my TikTok just opened up there, but whatever. I must have clicked it or something. But anyway, that was hilarious. And also, what I would say here is that, again, I think you need to examine and look at the things that you've been working on up until this point. Maybe you need to get a second pair of eyes on this as well. If you're like trying to improve your finances and you're working on a project, but your finances aren't improving, I really feel that King of Swords is saying, like, you need another person, like a person to help you look at this, or maybe you need a person to kind of like guide you on something, or look deeper into something, or whatever the case may be. Seven of Pentacles is a card of analysis, and it's definitely popping into my head here that, and also here's the other thing, is you have the Temperance card here, and Temperance is a card of being able to turn like something around, being able to create an improvement out of something. You know what I mean? So it's like this whole reading is saying, like, if something isn't working out how you want it to, especially work or business wise, there are people that can help you and that could really create a turnaround for you here, or really help you with one. With the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Yes, I love this. I knew you were making progress. And so the Eight of Pentacles is like work hard, play hard. And so I feel for a lot of you, or it's like kind of like just focusing on one thing and making it happen. It's a card of, focused work. It's a card of apprenticeship. It's a card of mastery. He's trying to master his craft. And so I feel that here for a lot of you, where it's like you could be mastering your craft, or you could be trying to master your craft. And I feel like you are, it's not like you're trying. I feel like you are doing this. I feel like you are actively, doing things to master your craft, or you're actively doing things to, improve your life in some way. So, again, I really like this for you. With the King of Swords, you have the the King of Wands, you have the Emperor. Definitely could be an Aries. You always get Aries with me. So, there you go. Obviously, it doesn't have to be. Could be any sign, whatever you're into. I don't care. But I definitely a boss-like person for sure. I also feel this could be you bossing up here, because, everything in the beginning here was saying that you're kind of like working towards something in your life, like a big opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles. And the Emperor is just saying, like, this big opportunity could be leading to a lot of success and abundance for you. So love it. You have this Barrel card. It says you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So literally, I don't know, I'm taking this card literally. I feel it's literally saying you could feel that something is missing, one of those things, and I would just go and get or do whatever you feel is missing, plain and simple. You have this card that says involvement with the law. So if you are dealing with anything legal, like a divorce, separation, anything like that, you have the King of Swords. The King of Swords, again, could be a person who could help you, but really the King of Swords is a card of law and order. You also have the Ace of Swords as well, which could be like a legal victory, or it could also be law and order. I'm also getting that if you're on the losing side, which sometimes we are, right? if you're dealing with something legal and you're on the losing side, that there might actually be like some sort of agreement, or, whatever you call it, I don't know. Again, it could be more favorable. The outcome is actually going to be more positive than you thought. So again, obviously losing is never fun, but I'm just saying it could be better than you thought. And obviously that's not for all of you. You have this Carriage card. It says a journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Yes, I think that we all need to be going, on adventures. We could be learning a lot on adventures, and I believe we're in a time of adventure. I literally talk about it every single reading for like the past 2 years. And, again, yes, I know I'm repeating myself, but number one, I need to remind myself, and number two, I need to remind all of you. So again, I would be going on adventures. These could be mental adventures, physical adventures, doesn't matter. You have this eye card that says psychic ability, trust your intuition. Yes, definitely a time for you. It's a very intuitive time. Every single reading I've done, just period, has had a ton of intuitive stuff. So, trust your intuition. You have this lily card. It says spiritual love. So there could be a very strong spiritual connection coming in for you. And you also have the sun card. It says happiness and well-being. If you are getting into a love connection, I literally feel it will make you happy for sure. And there is more happiness coming in. I also just feel that this is a very positive reading. You have the 2 6s going in the right direction. You have this opportunity that it looks like you're making progress on. And, I feel it's just like there is a lot of happiness, joy, abundance, good stuff coming in for you here. So looks really good, Gemini. Love it. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your month.